Hello everybody, D-Martin95 here, about ready to do a finishing, I guess you'd call it finalization video on the final touches on this Taida 232 with a water-cooled cylinder, 4-valve. This is a monster of an engine, 8.2 stroker, the absolute biggest you can go. Got a forged piston, all ceramic right here. This is wicked sweet. Anyways, I just wanted to show my customer, great guy over in London. This guy's really awesome. I really like customers like this. He wanted me to turn his carburetor and face it forward and finish it. Well, the gearing and stuff I wanted to talk a little bit about because this is specific to a Ruckus conversion. I had to buy this shaft specifically on the web. It's for a shorty that is used with a 12x8 wheel. So also I figured I'd show you guys how to go ahead and put the gears together. Changing gears on one of these mopeds are super simple. Take your gear set, you put it in a shop press, push this off, put on your new gears, bam, you have to press it back on. You need a shop press to do this, but any shop worth its weight has one. So anyways, all you do to assemble your gears, start out with your drive shaft, stick her on in. This is your clutch shaft. This is the shaft your clutch goes on. Stick her on in. Grab your gear. That's your drive gear. And no, that's your drive gear, that's your final gear. Or no, I'm sorry. That's this little one right here. This is your drive gear. This is your final gear. See, it's confusing. It's got this big one back here. And I don't know. It just throws me off having that extra gear there. But that gear meshes. Maybe these are your drive gears and this is your final gears. Probably shouldn't be trying to give you guys definitions because I don't really know. But I do know this is a drive shaft and this is a clutch shaft. So anyways, go ahead and stick your final gear set on there. And that's all there is to changing gears. Now when it's on a moped, you got much more hassle. You got to take the tire and swing arm off and everything to get your drive shaft out. But if you got a motor sitting on a bench, it only takes a couple minutes to swap out them gears. Now, next step is you got to put your gasket on there. Just a quick little note before I set this gasket on here. See how these tabs are bent? I put this on here and I creased them because they're going to go along with this curve. So it just makes it easier. As you can see, I gave it a real nice good coat of copper Permatex. And pay attention to this. You always want to make sure you have no runs. You want a nice even coat to paint it as if you were painting, you know, a project or whatever. So anyways, let me go ahead and set this on here. Alright, so we set our gasket on there. Take note, up here at the top, because of your vent hose right here, it won't go all the way flat until you compress it with your transmission cover. See the Viton blue seal? This whole engine's got Viton seals throughout the whole thing. It's a very, very sweet engine. Okay, so now that you got that on there, go ahead and simply just install that on. I'll be right back as soon as I get that on there. Alright, so we slid this cover on. And as you can see, you turn, oh, I suppose you can't probably see from there. But as you turn this one, it turns this one, 13:40 ratio. Alright, the customer said for break-in purposes or whatever reason, he wanted just a stock GY6 included for shipping. So, brand new. I got a bunch of these things. Just simply slide her on. You're going to need a washer and a nut. And your bell, of course. This is the bell. Banjing. Very nice snowflake design. Boom. Now I just need a nut and a washer. Alright, so now I got that on there. I still need to tighten that down. But I need to pull this variator back off because I can see in there the sliders have flipped around. So I need to pull the variator back off, but that's okay because I need to put a belt on there anyways. Easiest way to put the belt on there is with your variator fan your drive face off. Boom, take that off, put your belt on, and slide it back on. Very, very easy that way. This is the belt we'll be using. Gates Power Link 842 by 20 by 30. Alright, so I got the variator off. This is what the rollers look like and they're properly installed. Or not the rollers, I'm sorry, the sliders. You want your small little flat edge up here. Your flat edge will be like that. So anyways, put your backing on there. And then hold it tight. See, if you hold it tight, they won't move. They won't fall out. Put your boss down in there. Alright. Alright, now is what I like to do here. Grab your belt. Pull it down into your pulley a little bit here. Just going to make it easier for what we're about to do here. Alright, now we're going to slide the variator on here, making sure our sliders don't flip around. Hold this plate back. Dr. Pulley has 3 little shims. Make sure you do not forget them. Alright, now we're going to put our belt on. Alright, so we've got our belt slid up on there. Now the belt will hold it in place. And then we're going to put our drive face on there. Alright, then we're just going to tighten her up with the impact. We'll be right back in just 1 second. One thing I should note, before you crimp it down, grab your belt and push down. Actually, hang on. I want you to be able to see this. Watch. When I squeeze this belt, see how it extends that? Goes down in this pulley. You want it like that so that when you tighten down your variator, that thing is incredibly hard to grab with your hands and squeeze. You're going to need a super strong grip. But look, now that it's in there, it's in there. So, but you do that because when you tighten this down, you don't want to crimp your belt in between these. Alright, now here's one of the ways you can tighten it down. Get a strap wrench, and you're going to be holding, like I'm going to be tightening it this way. It's going to try to turn this way. So you hold down on it, prevents it from turning. And that's it. You don't ever want to go hog wild on these things because you can strip them out. My pressure regulator on my air compressor over there is hissing. So I think I'm going to need a new pressure regulator. I'm sorry, normally I don't do this kind of stuff on camera. I just tighten it and... Oh, that was great. Let me get another crazy thing fell off. Hear that thing over there hissing? That's really annoying me. It's completely distracting me. You gotta get your strap good and tight. Alright, beautiful. So, that's it. We've got the variator, belt, the pulley, whole 9 yards, everything's set up. So now that the CVT setup is done and the gearing is done, my customer is going to be getting a real nice CVT cover, and he told me just to go ahead and toss one in, you know, a used one or whatever. What I got here, I purchased a lot of brand new engines not too long ago. One of them came with a cracked CVT cover. This has never been in a ran engine. It's, you know, brand new, but it's got some damage right there. Since he's going to just be replacing it, he said it's more than fine just to go ahead and ship him one like this. So, seeing as how this is going to just be discarded, I'm going to go ahead and mail this, so he's got him a little cover to do some trial runs. So, I'll be back. Quick note I want to make on the gasket, the CVT cover gasket. Don't spray this with copper. This is a gasket you'll be taking on and off a lot, and you don't really need 100% airtight. It's just more of a dust and debris type of filter. So, and also I'm going to cut these out too. Boom, boom. Alright, so I got the CVT cover popped on there. So just to give a quick double take here. See, it doesn't look that bad. I've got a few engines. I've got 4 more brand new 150s that had these kind of cases or CVT covers. I don't think it looks that bad. So anyways, next step we got to do, customer wants us facing forward. I'm going to make a very own video for that, and we'll be back when I do that. But anyways, guys and gals, if you want to talk about anything you've seen in this video, hit me up at my forum, dansgaragetalk.com. If you need to acquire any parts, go to my store, shop.martinmopeds.com. Some of these parts, like the Hoka, I don't carry, but I can acquire or I can help you find. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys and gals.